Adam Christ from MyMMAnews.com, being joined by Taylor Pretty Boy McMahan. He is set to
What up?
take on Keenan Forsey at Stellar Fights 46. It's going down this weekend, August 28th at the Delaware State Fairgrounds. My man Taylor is going to be the main event of the evening, making his MMA debut. You can also catch Taylor out on Amazon Prime's Taylor McMahan, The Price of Glory. So, first and foremost, Taylor, what's going on, brother? How you been?
I'm doing great, brother. Just excited to get back in there. It's fucking going to be a huge card, man. Great fight, great opponent. It's just going to be a great night, man. I'm fucking overall all excited, man. It's going to be a great show.
Yeah, we're all excited, man. This main event, the card itself speaks for itself. The main event speaks volumes about it. So we got two kickboxers, identical records, 4-1, set to make their MMA debut against each other. So I'm getting goosebumps talking about it now. So I got to ask, man, what do you think about this matchup?
Honestly, dude, I think it's it's an awesome matchup for me. For Keenan, it's gonna be great for the crowd. It's gonna be a fucking crowd pleaser, that's for sure. We're gonna scrap, we're gonna bang it out. I don't think there's any other better way to put it than two fucking high level, champion kickboxers in there, at MMA for the MMA debut. So it's gonna be awesome, dude. We're gonna scrap it out. It's gonna be a fucking bloodbath.
So I'm curious, man. Like I said, both you guys very, very experienced kickboxers. Why make the decision to make the transition into MMA now? What was that determining factor to do it now?
Okay, so I don't know about on Keenan's side. I'm not gonna speak on his behalf,
Right.
but
Right.
me, I was always planning to do MMA. I wanted to from the jump, but I had no ground game, and my coaches thought it'd be better to build a ground game before we hop into MMA and hop into the full works, everything. Just get used to getting in the cage, getting under the lights a little bit, just from baby stepping it up. That's kind of how it was for me. Because I started so young and I'm so still a baby in the fucking game, but that's all it was for me. I don't know what Keenan's thing is. I thought he was just a kickboxer. I don't know. Maybe he took the fight because he needed a fight, and his opponent, the guy he wanted to fight, wasn't trying to take it. I don't know. And he maybe wanted to just buck it out. Taylor's a kickboxer, so he'll probably just want to stand anyway. But I don't know. We'll see.
It's crazy that you say that you're still a baby because you're such a veteran in stellar fights. I mean, you're how old now? You're main eventing the card, and you've been in so many fights. Not only that, but kickboxing title fights for stellar. So you say I'm a baby in this game, yet you're a sheer veteran in the cage. Go ahead.
I'm a baby because, I mean, man, really, my shit, it flew by, bro. It really did. I only got 3 years in the game. I started 3 years ago. Everything happened so fast from winning fights and, moving up, and, I had some good wins. I took an L. I had to come back. I'm bouncing back from that now, against Addison. It's fucking, I'm still a baby, man. I'm learning. I'm still an amateur. I haven't even made my MMA debut yet. So It's going to be, we still got a long ride ahead, brother.
Yeah. So talking about that fight, and this is going to be the only thing I touch on that. What is one of the things that you can take from that loss against Doug Addison? Because I mean, there's always something to gain, and if you're not gaining from a loss, then it really is a loss. It's not, you're not gaining anything. Then what's the point?
Well, I mean, this is the fight game, man. You're going to take L's, you're going to take losses, whether it's mentally, physically, in the cage, whatever it is, man. You're going to take them. You got to learn from them. My biggest takeaway from it all was just composure, man. Doug was I really realized the level between somebody who had 3 or 4 fights versus a guy who had 15, 16 fights, the level of composure, the level of just him being 100% there mentally. I could definitely feel that in there. And that's what I've been working on a lot myself, staying calm, staying relaxed, staying composed. If you get clipped, get caught, not just fucking tunnel vision in, just, staying relaxed and composed. That's one of the biggest parts of the game.
So you and Brandon have a great thing going at SBY MMA and fitness, and I mean, obviously Keenan has a great thing going with Daniel Gracie and John Marquez MMA
Yes.
and EAFC. So two great gyms is what I'm getting at. So what I'm getting at is, what my question is SBY MMA and fitness, what have they done for you and your game overall that makes you stick it out with them and Brandon and all them?
Oh, for me, I mean, SBY. My head coach is just so open to everything. He's not one of those guys who's like, you need to only learn this from me, only learn this from that, from me, everything. He's all open to me going and trying to be the best martial artist I can be myself, getting good at every single art, not just one thing, not being a one-dimensional fighter, being an all-around great fighter in every aspect of the game. And he's just an all-around great coach and life coach as well, too. He helps me out with the things outside of the cage and outside of the gym. So I love where I'm at, and I'm planning on being with Brandon forever. That's my guy.
What I like about Brandon, and since we're on the topic of talking about him, is like you said, it's not just you need to learn from me, you need to do this. He's very intuitive. It's not just him just as a coach. He seems to be so well rounded in life that
He's
it just
very
seems like it seems like he can just drill like lessons for days inside the gym and outside the gym. Is that one of the things that draws you two together and makes you work so well?
yeah. So one thing that for me makes me and Brandon work so well together is just where he's like the business and the mind and the brains behind everything. And I'm kind of just like, I see his vision and I have that same kind of vision, but he kind of like guides me down that path from a guy who has more wisdom and from just a better, higher, smarter standpoint of everything. But yeah, Brandon's, that's my full mentor, man. He teaches me everything I know from the ground up. Great teacher, great teacher.
So you've been around the Stellar cage for a while, like you said. I mean, you've been 3 years deep in with Stellar. So what do you know about your opponent as far as you guys have been on some of the same cards? You guys have shared some of the same time.
Yeah.
So what do you know about him as an opponent?
So dude, Keenan, I've seen him fight once. I think he fought on one of my cards. I think Keenan's a great fighter, man. He's fucking very athletic. He's great shape. Got great coaches behind him. Got a great team behind him. I love some of the guys on his team. They're cool guys. I actually like Keenan himself too. Keenan's a cool dude. I don't know what he said about me, but I think Keenan's cool. I think it's a great matchup, a great fight, and I'm looking forward to it, man. I can't wait. It's going to be exciting. You know, I don't have any problems with Keenan. I don't have any beef. I think he's a cool guy. You know, he's just another me, man. He's just trying to make it up in the sport. So this is business. You got to do what you got to do, bro.
So given the kickboxing pedigree of both of you guys, is everybody on paper, we talked about this a little bit beforehand, everybody would say on paper, this is going to be a stand-up fight. Do you plan on testing his ground?
I plan on doing whatever the hell I got to do to win that fight. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to dig too deep game plans or anything like that, but yeah, I'm looking forward to a 3-round bloodbath, man. I'm ready to just get in there. It's been a year laid off. We got to sell out hard. Fucking banger main event. It's going to be outside. The vibe, the electric, the energy is going to be awesome, dude. I think that it's just going to be a solid ass, just 3-round battle.
So what's been some of your favorite aspects of transitioning into the world of MMA? Because again, I can't preface it again. Your kickboxing is just so stellar. Look at that wordplay there. Your kickboxing is so great that what's been your favorite part of transitioning?
Honestly, so it's not really a transition for me. I've always trained everything else. I just have fought and competed.
Right.
Per se, I've done jiu-jitsu tournaments, all that. Shit. Repeat your question again. I completely lost track.
I said, what's been some of your favorite parts of the transitioning?
Oh, dude, honestly, I just like the creativity. I'm very creative with my stand-up, and I'm very creative with my attack and everything, like grappling, the stand-up, everything. I just like being able to change levels, being able to change just different types of threats. I like mixing it up. I like being creative. I like having fun, dude. That's my biggest thing. I like to have fun, and when I have fun, I'm dangerous. So, yeah, just the creativity all around where I can mix it up. And another thing too, like kickboxing, you know, if you're getting your fucking ass whooped with the hands and feet, ain't really much you can do, you know. MMA, there's 30 different other things you can do. So it's pretty cool, you know. It makes the fight a lot more interesting, and you have to have a higher IQ to do it. So I like that.
What you just said is about having fun, being loose, everything like that. That's one thing I've gotten to know a little bit about you when I've seen you at the fights is before the fights, and even when you have a fight on the card, you'll be walking around dapping everybody up. I mean, you'll be seeming like you're a spectator in the crowd, and I'm like, God damn, Taylor has a fight coming up in about like 6 fights from now, and you're just as calm as a cucumber. You're young, and like you call yourself a baby in the game. So my question is, man, what keeps you so calm mentally? Because being the age you are, some people are so frazzled before they get in there.
Well, I mean, dude, realistically, we're all fucking human beings. I mean, we're all underneath of that. You know, that's what I portray here. Underneath of that, I got nerves. I got butterflies. I'm thinking about this, thinking about that. That's every fighter. I don't care who you are, what you say. But dude, honestly, me, it's just, you know, I just accept the inevitable. You know, I know that I'm about to get in that cage. I know that everybody there is about to see what's about to fucking go down. And either way, it's going to go my way or it might not go my way. But hey, it is what it is. I'm here, and the cage is going to get locked behind me. I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing I can really do. I can't go fucking run away. So.
Like you said, that you're here and people are going to see what's going to happen either way. So once the bell sounds this Saturday, how do you think the fight play? What's going to go down that night?
I already told you, bro. I think 3-round bloodbath.
3-round bloodbath. What's your prediction? I know 3-round bloodbath, but do you plan on stopping him? Obviously, nobody wants a decision. Do you plan on the decision? How do you see this fight playing out?
So my thing is, like, I don't ever plan I don't plan for it to stop. You know, everybody's guys are like, I'm gonna knock him the fuck out. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. You know, I'm not looking for anything. You know, because opportunities present themselves. It's gonna happen if it happens. You know, if I catch one right early on, I could clip him, drop him. You never know. I could trip and fall and be on my back for the whole first round. Who knows? You know. So for me, I just always prepare and train my fights that it's gonna be 3-round war, and no matter or 5-5, 3, whatever the fuck it is. That's what we're going, and we're going to bang it out for all 3, and that's what I always prepare for. And then whatever else happens, and I just kind of adjust accordingly.
Keenan had nothing but positive things to say about you, just as well as you did for him, but he did say plans on stopping you in the second. Thoughts?
Plans on stopping me in the second? I wonder why he says that. Like, hey, try whatever he wants, brother. Hey, I got a chin on me. You seen that.
All right, man. Well, the final stanza, I appreciate your time. Obviously, I want to get you to shout out your coaches, sponsors, everybody that's supporting you, man. Your social media, you're a growing fighter. You have people supporting you. Throw it out there, brother. Floor is yours.
Yeah, I just want to give a shout out to my whole team over SBI Man Fitness, all my coaches, my family, my friends. Everybody's played a part in making me where I am at today in my career. You know, it's been a long ride. Still got a long way to go. Like I said, I'm still a baby in the game. And yeah, I just can't wait to see everybody on Saturday night. And the energy is going to be fucking wild, dude. I can't wait to see you too, brother.
I can't wait to announce that name, Center Cage, brother. It's going to be so fun, man. So, again, I appreciate you taking the time, Taylor. Best of luck on Saturday, and I look forward to seeing you then, man.
Thank you, brother.
There he goes, Taylor Pretty Boy McMahan, set to take on Keenan Forsey at Stellar Fights 46, going down in just a few days this weekend, August 28th at the Delaware State Fairgrounds. You don't want to miss this fight. The main event, 2 kickboxing strikers, 4-1, finally colliding in their MMA debuts. This one is not one to miss. For Taylor McMahan, I'm Adam Christ. Make sure you keep it locked to MyMMAnews.com for all your fight news needs.